What is up, guys? It is Christ, and we are back with another video. Welcome back to Dream Theater Thursday. So this is going to be Dream Theater's The Shattered Fortress live from the Boston Opera House. And before we get into the video, I just got to make a couple of things clear. I've recorded this like 5 or 6 times, and I don't want to sit here and click stop again. So, main 2 things. 1, I need all the covers. I need all the Dream Theater covers that I have not heard so far. I know there's still some on a change of seasons. I think there's maybe like an EP or something that they've done covers on besides the change of seasons, but I'm not sure. It doesn't matter. I need all the covers. I want to react to all of Dream Theater's studio songs, and so I want to do those too. Additionally, if there's any sort of live performances of songs that they've done, I want to see that too. Live performances of covers or really good songs like this one. At least I hope this one's good. So that's sort of the first thing. The second thing is that we will not be doing any album reactions for the time being. Instead, we are going to use this time for the time being. It's going to be another 2.5 months. And then hopefully after that, we'll be able to do album reactions. We're going to use this time to sort of check out all of the covers as well as any really good live performances of songs. So I need all the suggestions in the comments section below. If you even think that I need to check out a song, make sure you're letting me know, because I don't want Dream Theater Thursday to go away. Oh, as well as any Dream Theater side projects. This is the time for us to check out stuff like Liquid Tension Experiment, Sons of Apollo, different kinds of stuff that Dream Theater has been involved in. Solo projects. I know John Petrucci's got some stuff. I know Jordan Rudess has got some stuff. I know James Labree's got some stuff. So if there's anything that any of the band members have been involved in terms of side projects or solo projects, I want to check out some of that stuff during this time. So I apologize for that long intro. That's sort of what I wanted to get out of the way. And so without further ado, I want to check out Dream Theater's The Shattered Fortress live from the Boston Opera House. And I don't know why this is doing that. What is going on? There we go. Okay. So first things first, it looks like this is with Mike Mangini. I've checked out one other song from the Boston Opera House, and it was with Mike Mangini, so I'm assuming this is too. Hopefully I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. And I just got to say that this is definitely one of my favorite Dream Theater songs of all time. I'm going to try not to sing, but I love this song. And I know you guys don't really want to hear me sing. Yeah, so that's sort of all I have to say. And so without further ado, let's go ahead and get it started. Oh, we will be, I lied. We will be doing a review on Dream Theater's The 12-Step Suite, as well as a change of seasons. I still plan on doing that, as well as Metropolis Part 2. I never did an actual album review on that album. We sort of did a discussion, but we never did a review. And so I'm going to be doing a review on that one, just sort of a heads up. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, they didn't do a fade in. I don't think they ever actually played this song live with Dream Theater. Let me know if they have. Even if it's just like fan shot footage, I want to see it. Where's my mouse moving? Love this Dying Soul. I love this section from the Glass Prison. I think it's from the Glass Prison at least. Head restraint. I think I still hear Portnoy's vocals. I'm putting this microphone up. I gotta sing. One of the things I have to say is I absolutely love this sort of alternate take they did on the chorus to the Glass Prison, because they really brought the song full circle in so many ways. I gotta say, I love this keyboard solo by Rudess. Definitely one of my favorites by him. Oh, that's so cool how he did that. He's got two different keyboards up there. I still don't understand Mangini's reasoning for that drum set to be for these cymbals to be as high as they are. I really don't. I think it's more for show than anything. Trying to be unique, which I don't mind. Oh, that's a cool shot. Oh, it tilts. I didn't even see that. Love the Octavarium riff. So good. What an amazing song. What an amazing song.
If you live in the
Just putting something on to get that off the screen. Well, wouldn't you guys like that? I don't even know what this is right here. Doesn't matter. So there you guys have it. That was Dream Theater's The Shattered Fortress live at Boston Opera House. I gotta say that was an awesome performance of the song, but it just makes me so sad that Portnoy wasn't in the band to perform it instead of Mangini. Like, don't get me wrong, I like Mangini, but when it comes to which one I prefer, I mean I've heard 2 albums by Mangini so far, and maybe the other 2 are going to change my opinion, but I don't think so. To me, everybody probably, I've had people ask me before which one I prefer, and back then I really didn't have an answer, or maybe it's just because I didn't really want to say, but I'm definitely a Portnoy guy. I definitely like Portnoy's drumming better than Mangini's, but that doesn't mean that I don't like Mangini. I like the stuff that he did on Distance Over Time, and I like the stuff that he did on A Dramatic Turn of Events, even though A Dramatic Turn of Events, I believe people said the drums were already like charted out, or at least they were mostly charted out, so he didn't really get a chance to experiment there, and that's sort of like why it sounded more traditional Dream Theater. But I've heard that changes pretty dramatically in the self-titled album, which is the next one we have slated to react to, which hopefully it's not too different, because I've heard stuff off of Distance Over Time, and I like his drumming, but when it comes to which one I like better, it's Portnoy. It's not a little bit better. I definitely prefer him over Mangini, and it makes me sad because Mangini is an awesome drummer in his own right. He just unfortunately has the I guess the burden of trying to step into someone else's shoes. And I really feel for the guy too, because if Portnoy were never in the band and it was Mangini, from what I understand, they were actually friends with Mangini back in the day. I could be saying the exact opposite. I could be saying that I like Mangini better, but it's just Portnoy has really grown on me. His style has really grown on me. His vocals, as cheesy as they can be at times, has really grown on me. The contributions he has made is nothing short of legendary in the band. Legendary across heavy metal in general. And so I prefer him. It's just personal preference, so if you guys like Mangini better, that's fine. I do have some things to say about this song, some things that I stupidly didn't say in the first time I listened to The Shattered Fortress, which you'll be hearing me reiterate these things at least 2 more times. Number 1, in the Black Clouds and Silver Linings album reaction, as well as the 12-Step Suite when I get around to it. One of the things, I didn't like The Shattered Fortress at first. When I first checked it out, I remember thinking it was a good song, great even, but it didn't really have that same replayability to me at first. I got stressed that at first, as the first 3. Let's be honest, I don't like Repentance. It's really one of the only few handfuls of songs of Dream Theater, handful I mean, like one hand, of Dream Theater songs that I do not like. And it's an absolute shame because there's such a lot of stuff going on. It's just the music to me is just so boring, and I can't get into that song. But one of the things that I really like about The Shattered Fortress after multiple listens to was just how much it connected to previous songs. There was so many pieces taken directly out of The Glass Prison and put in it. There was a lot of sections taken from This Dying Soul, The Root of All Evil, as well as even Repentance were taken and put in The Shattered Fortress. I believe that every single chorus from the other from the other four make an appearance in some form or fashion, whether that be musically and compositionally similar, or or pretty much taken and put into the song. For example, the Glass Prison had it was one of the choruses in this song. The song's got multiple choruses. The Fateful Ascent Through Darkest Fires was the chorus in the Glass Prison, and the words escape me right now what they were, but it's pretty much the same sort of flow, the same note pattern, and it really fits with the song. And This Dying Soul, I believe, is an acoustic version, and then The Root of All Evil makes an appearance. But what I like about this song is every single one of them is changed in some form or fashion, indicating that the change, like sort of mirroring the change that he has gone through, Portnoy, in throughout this journey, throughout the 12-step suite. Every single one of them is changed in some form or fashion, and I really like it when it comes to which one I like the best out of the ones that they changed. It has to be the Root of All Evil one, and it brings things full circle when it comes to the Root of All Evil. I'm gonna bring up the Shattered Fortress. Hold on. Okay, so one of the things that I really liked about this, when it comes to sort of the 12-step suite, the Root of All Evil, and the Shattered Fortress, is the chorus and how it changed. Obviously, like I said, why is it not popping up? Come on. Okay, there we go. Okay, so the chorus says, take all of me, the desires that keep burning deep inside, cast them all away, and help to give me strength to face another day. I am ready. Help me be what I can be. And I just love, the reason I'm pointing this out is just how much I love it compared to like the change that he went through. But instead, he says, in the Shattered Fortress, he says, keep all of me, the desires that once burned me deep inside. Help me live today, and help to give me grace to carry out. Now, I could have sworn it said your will in the Shattered Fortress, but apparently not. It says to carry out your way. Let me know if this is just wrong. Maybe it is your will. I'm not sure. And he says, I am ready. Help me be all I can be. Help me be all I can be. I am ready. Help guide me and keep me free. So I love the contrast between the Root of All Evil and the Shattered Fortress, and the Repentance. The best part about the song makes an appearance in this, and that's the chorus. I don't listen to Repentance enough to determine whether it's like a one-to-one like sort of replication in the song, or if it's slightly changed. I'm not sure. I got to be honest. I wouldn't say I skip it every time, but there's definitely times where I'm listening to this 12-step suite and I'm like, man, I have to switch songs. And so I don't listen to it that often. It's probably one of the least listened to Dream Theater songs, if not the most least listened to song in their catalog. And it sucks because I love the message behind it. It's just the music, like I said, is so boring. And if you're still here on this part of the video, I definitely appreciate it. So yeah, the thing that I like the most about the Shattered Fortress is the thing that a lot of people seem to actually hate, and that's that it's mostly recycled stuff from the previous four songs. But what I don't see a lot of people realizing is that it's supposed to be that way. In case a lot of people don't notice this, but most of it has been altered or changed in some sort of way, indicating the change that he went through, indicating the struggles that Portnoy had went through and how he has been changed by them. And it reflects in the music perfectly. I could sit here and talk all day about the 12-step suites because I love it so much, save Repentance. But I love the journey that and the sort of full circle that the Shattered Fortress takes you on. And what I don't see a lot of people talking about is, yes, the song Envelopes, it begins the same way that it ends the same way that it started, sort of. So what I don't see a lot of people sort of saying is that it doesn't technically end with the main riff, or rather the main sort of theme from the Glass Prison. It actually ends with the drum intro to The Root of All Evil. I have not seen a single person talk about this, which is something that I sort of want to stress to you guys. And this will definitely be in the 12-step suite when I actually talk about it. And it indicates that his struggle isn't over with. It indicates that no matter all the things that he has been brought and broken free from, that temptation is always going to be there. As long as he has the money, he has the resources, that temptation will always be there. The alcohol addiction, the drug addictions, they will always be there in the back of his mind, trying to tempt him, trying to take away what he has gained. And I really thought that was super poetic, as well as fitting for the 12-step suite. It doesn't necessarily end on a happy note. It ends with sort of a foreboding sort of atmosphere, like, yes, I'm free for now, but that has the possibility of changing in the future. And I thought that was really poetic, the way that he sort of ended it. And I've never really seen anybody point that out. Yes, it has the great climactic sort of, like, I guess, climax in sort of the Glass Prison outro, but like I said, it doesn't technically end with the Glass Prison outro. It ends with the intro to The Root of All Evil. That's just something that I noticed that I don't see anybody talking about. So yeah, that's going to be sort of it for this video. I do apologize. It is almost 30 minutes long, but hopefully you guys appreciate my sort of analysis on the Shattered Fortress and the different sort of things that I have noticed about it over the course of listening to it. It is definitely one of my favorite Dream Theater songs. I do want to give this time to sort of say thank you to everybody who has stuck around with me through thick and thin, through the weeks to maybe even months of not uploading, to the people that watch every single video. I can't tell you how thankful I am for that. So that's going to be about it for this video, guys. Look out in the future for the 12-step suite review, the Metropolis Part 2 album review, as well as the Change of Seasons album review. Also, I'm going to be making some list videos. I'm well into making a top 10 Dream Theater songs out of the first 7 albums that I have reacted to, meaning not the first 7 chronologically, but the first 7. So that doesn't include Systematic Chaos. That's going to be a whole nother episode. That's going to be part 2. That's going to be after I have already sort of done the other. I think there's 6 albums I have to do so far. But yeah, that's what I am sort of dealing with here, and that's sort of what I've been sort of had in the pipeline. So with that out of the way, I apologize for this long video, but there's a lot of stuff I needed to say, as well as a lot of stuff that I never said the first time around with the Shattered Fortress. I was pretty inexperienced when it came to Dream Theater at the time, and I didn't notice all the intricacies that were sort of in the music. And so, yeah, this has been Christ. We will see you later.